Hello and welcome to the world of Midgard from Kobol Press. I am the Midgard guy, and I'm going to show you this world. I am a dungeon master, and I've been wandering around the world of Midgard in the world book, and I'm doing this channel so I can have a guide of the vast world of Midgard. I'm going to start by reading from the book, page 22. We're going to look at the regions of Midgard. So the Midgard World Book details many culturally and geographically distinct regions. The river and roads of the Crossroads region stand at the center, surrounded by the dark kingdoms of the northeast, the Ruthenian plain to the east, the border of the Dragon Empire to the southwest, the imperial hodgepodge of the Grand Duchy of Doring to the northwest, the Seven Cities Peninsula and islands to the southwest, and the blasted ruins of the wasted west. So we're going to break all this down on this map so we can see what it means, so I can see what it means. So let's start with this. The river and roads of the Crossroads region stand at the center. Crossroads region. I know that's Zobek because I've been there a couple of times. Here we go. Good old Zobek. It's an incredible city. There's so much detail. There are two books that talk about Zobek. I believe it's The Gazetteer, and there's another one that's really, really good. Just stories and little minutia that will help your campaign be super, super specific. So the river roads of the Crossroads region stand at the center. So here we're at the center, surrounded by the Dark Kingdoms to the northeast. So these are the Dark Kingdoms over here, to the northeast. Morgau. The Ruthenian plain to the east. This is the Ruthenian plain. It's enormous. Now, for a sense of scale, in my campaigns, I count each one of these hexes as 25 miles. It's about 24, but I just rounded up to 25 so I can count 25 miles. So we just had a campaign take place here in the Margrave Forest over on this side, and it took like almost 2 weeks to get there. And we went down river. It was pretty awesome. I like the size of this place. This place is enormous, and to not have to come up with anything and have every little detail, almost feels like every detail flushed out, is super awesome. Okay, Ruthenian plain to the east. The border of the Dragon Empire to the southeast. Dragon Empire. I believe somewhere here. So southeast. Should be somewhere around here. Here we go. Like a Kazaki. I don't know. If I'm saying that wrong, you guys can correct me. But yeah, this is the Dragon Empire. So cool. This is so cool. Okay. And the imperial hodgepodge of the Grand Duchy of Doring to the northwest. So we go back to Grand Duchy of Doring. Here we go. To the northwest. So much lore and so much information about all this. And this map you can find if you just type on any search engine. Midgard Kobol Press. You guys can probably find this. This is an interactive map you can customize. It's just super awesome. There's so many resources. I've actually printed. I Photoshop a little bit, so I've printed on canvas paper a couple of versions of this map, so I can lay it out and have my players just look at the map and it's a texture thing. It looks like canvas, and it's just super crazy dope to be able to have something like this. Okay, the Seven Cities Peninsula and the islands to the southwest. Wait. Dragon Empire, Hodgepodge Grand Duchy Doring to the northwest, the Seven Cities Peninsula and islands to the southwest. This peninsula, Seven Cities. Again, if I'm getting any of this wrong, please feel free to tell me, and we can do a community thing together and get this sorted out. It's just so much, and I haven't found anybody going deep into this place, which is surprising. Southwest, and the blasted ruins of the wasted West. Let's see, Western Willard. I guess this is all here. The wasted West. The frosty Northlands and Hyperborea lie across the Neater Straits. It's up here. Neater Straits, there you go. See, this is a feel of Northern Europe. So this would be Scandinavia. And the names, Wolfheim and Stannisgard, Thunder Mountain. It's just so cool. Like I can't even. Like I don't have enough life. Take a couple of lifetimes to explore. I'm doing a session with my wife and my young daughter. She's a bear folk, and we're in Margrave Forest just now, and she wants to take one of her halfling friends up to explore where she's from. And she's from, we pinned the village, it's here in the Trollheim area. The area is called the Bjornreike. Bjornreike, I don't know how you pronounce that, but it's somewhere up here. The trip, if we're talking about 25 miles per hex, it's gonna take a couple months, especially if we're trying to avoid the land of the vampires up here. We'll have to trek over here. We still haven't planned it, but I'm guessing we're gonna do something like, I don't know, maybe like through here. There's some forests, maybe have some adventures in some villages or something. I don't know, we'll see. But you can see it's a very, very vast world. Okay, here we go. Hyperborea across the Neater Straits, and the sun-baked Southlands stretch far beyond the mid-sea. Now, Kobol Press is doing this Kickstarter for the Southlands that I've purchased. By the way, I have pretty much everything Kobol Press has ever put out, and this is how the world looks so far, if you look at it from far away. So that Kickstarter for the Southlands is this whole Southlands area, which is kind of like Africa. It's a very Egyptian kind of feel to it, and we'll get to it more when I go through what the Southland looks like and through maps and stuff like that. But this is just so well fleshed out. Like, there are maps for these cities, there's history, there's lore, there's names, there's NPCs, there's so much stuff. Okay, with the notable exception of the Dragon Empire, each of these regions share many gods, language, and culture. Their north includes the dwarf lords of Tenserhall, Stansgard, Wolfheim, Thunder Mountain, as well as human and inhuman lands such as Trollheim, Bjornreike, Skaldholm, Huldramus, and most of these lands are small sized in population. I mean, clearly, because this is like right up there up north. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Like, you can write an entire adventure just up here. Just this area has enough background and information and geography to just go nuts. I mean, mountains and dragons. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. So as you can see, there's a lot of places you can go to in Midgard. I'm just hinting at the very tip of the iceberg. I mean, there are these islands here that I don't know what this is. It's called the Accursed Islands of Meshonglir. What is that? I can make it up. And this is just teeming with information, and it's just so much fun. So this is a quick just rundown of the geography of Midgard, just a general overhaul. And future videos will go in depth into different things, calendars, dates, and other things like that. I hope you enjoyed the show. And again, I'm sure no one's going to watch this, but this is just for me to be able to make sense out of this gigantic world. Bye.